Hey YouTube, welcome once again to NurseB86's channel. Today's topic is about social misconceptions. Okay, now in this video I'm talking about my experiences, and so it may differ from your own. Do not take my video as a broad generalization on social misconceptions, because I'm just talking about my experiences here. Okay, so have you heard that teenage pregnancies are high in the USA and in the UK? In the USA alone, in 2010, according to Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, 367,752 babies were born to the age groups of 15 to 19-year-olds, which is the equivalent of 34.3 per 1,000 women. In the UK, it's 38,259 according to Boots WebMD. However, it has been noted that there has been a gradual decline over the last couple of years. With that in mind, let's move on to my experiences. Okay, now I'm not a mother at all of any kind. Okay, I don't have any kids. This is just based on social misconceptions of young females within that age group who look after kids, and it's misconstrued as those kids being their children. Okay, now I've brought up, or should I say I have looked after, a few cousins, my little brother and my niece, and the occasions where I have taken each one of them out when they were kids, or babies should I say, did not draw good attention from the public at all. Now, the example of my cousin, the youngest one that I looked after, is a little boy. He's about 4 years old now, and I always used to take him out when I was doing food shopping, just to give his mother a break. And I'll take him down the street, I'll walk him, or most of the time I'll carry him, and I'll carry him on my shoulder, and a lot of the time he will always sleep and he'll be heavy in my arms, and I'll be still walking with him as if it's not a heavy load. But anyway, another thing, I'll walk down the street and people will be looking at me as if he's my child. So the looks that I'll be getting from people is quite demeaning, intimidating maybe, or disappointment, looking at me and probably thinking, oh, there goes another teenage mother. Well, I'm not, but I continue anyway. I know I'm not a teenage mother, I'm not ashamed of anything, so I continue walking down the street and ignoring all these looks. I know he's my cousin and I'm just looking after him. So I take him to the shop and all these people will be looking at me thinking, another teenage mother. All these eyes will be looking at me, and I'm thinking, why are you guys so judgmental, looking at me? You don't even know, he's not even my kid, but you guys are looking at me and thinking, oh, he's my child. He isn't. He isn't at all. And most people wouldn't even help me. When I was doing the shopping, he was sleeping in my arm, I'm carrying the basket, and I'll be offloading the goods off the shelf and into the basket. Basket will be getting heavy, he is getting heavy, the deeper he gets into his sleep. And very rarely would I get help from somebody. All I get is looks, looks, looks. Anyway, another thing with my niece is she is mixed race, but much fairer than I am. Okay, and when I'm walking down the street, people are looking at me because she resembles me so much. People look at me and think, oh, she's my child. But the only difference is that I look young, but I'm not a teenage mother. Or I wasn't a teenager at the time. So it was a bit of a different case. But still, people were looking at me as if it's my child. A lot of people will even stop me in the street and say, oh, is that your child? And I'll be like, no. And they ask me, are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. Why would I deny my own child? She's not my child, so why would I say she is? But anyway, people just need to get over these misconceptions. Yes, there are teenage mothers, teenage pregnancies in this part of the world. They're in Africa too, they're everywhere. But don't look down on every young girl who carries a kid in the street and automatically think teenage mother. That child must be her child, because for all you know, it's just their little brother they're looking after, or a cousin, or a friend's child, anybody's child, you don't know. Just don't have that misconception and judge. If you want to know, ask. If you ask and you get an answer and it's not the answer you were expecting, don't ask the question, are you sure? Because I don't think there'll be anybody in their right mind who will deny their own child. Okay. Thank you for listening to me, and that's it. Okay, bye.